Was Chris Brown ever up for consideration? That was another rumor out there.
No, I didn't. I did not reach out to Chris Brown.
Okay. Okay. Is there anybody else?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else? I want that. There was a rumor that you and Chris had a little kerfuffle.
No,
Was that ever
no,
real?
it's all good, man. It's actually always gonna be something that you're gonna hear. Always. There ain't no issues between me and that man. We good.
Okay. Is there anyone else you wanted on?
What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know. That's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And she's done it again. J-Lo, a.k.a. Jenny from the Block, BKA Jennifer Lopez, has done it again with the This Is Me Now. She's got a 10 out of 10 rating. And it is streaming on Prime Video. It's the album, the cinematic spectacle, which is like the movie portion of it. And then later on, you're going to get another movie later on this year. And it's giving rave reviews, man. I don't know what else I can tell you. I mean, Jennifer Lopez just keeps defying the odds. I know all the haters was hoping that this was going to be trash, but it's not. I'm sorry. This Is Me Now is getting rave reviews from everywhere. Taking a look, especially online, and people are saying, listen, here's something from Ethan John. He said, I feel sorry for the J-Lo haters. Like, imagine being fed an album, a musical film, a documentary, a world tour, and another film later all in 1 year. No one will be doing it like her in 2024. There's a quote from Demisha Valone. Had a great time at J-Lo's This Is Me Now world premiere. I enjoyed watching the complicated journey of a hopeless romantic. Such a fun way to present her new music and an interesting story. I really enjoyed the choreography. It's on Prime Video. And, make sure you go check that out, man. Shout out to J-Lo, man. And she's getting her flowers, and she should be. Bella and the Phoenix said that I caved in. This album is Grammy worthy. And that album is This Is Me Now. Jennifer Lopez announced that this will be her last album. She's retiring from music after this album. And I'm sure she's going to hit you with a This Is Me tour. And the album was currently #1 globally on iTunes, and her movie is #1 on Prime Video. I am so happy for J-Lo, man. I can almost cry. So happy for J-Lo. #1 movie and #1 album once again. She just continues to defy the odds. Shout out to J-Lo. Moving on to Cardi B, Bacalas, and Shakira. Their collab is confirmed, and they are coming. Cardi B and Shakira coming with a collaboration. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be Shakira's album or Cardi B's album, but it is coming. The collaboration will be a part. Okay, so the collaboration is going to be a part of Shakira's upcoming album, Las Mujeres Ya No Loran, which will be released on March 22nd. So the Cardi B will be on the Shakira album. Whoo! That's going to be smoking hot. Cardi B loves Shakira, and she's always talked about, getting up with her again. And look out. Cardi B is coming. Shakira is coming back. And let me know if y'all are here for it, because I can't wait. Cardi B, Shakira. Shakardi. Moving on to Chris Brown and Usher. Usher, baby. So Chris Brown puts the NBA on blast. He let people, this is what he posted on his Instagram. He said, I was asked by the NBA to play in the All-Star game this year. only for them to call later and say they couldn't do it because of their sponsors like Ruffles. At this point, I'm sick of people bothering me, and I'm tired of living in the effing past. I posted the email so y'all could see the NBA still was trying to get me to come and sit courtside. Not effing happening. He then went on to say, I only go where I'm appreciated. All right. He then posted the NBA All-Star 2024. Welcome, Chris Brown. Welcome to the 2024 All-Star Weekend. We are thrilled that you will be a part of the weekend. I'd like to connect with you, Holly Sislo, talent manager from Lucas Oil Stadium, blah, blah, blah. Her team will especially handle your logistics, blah, blah, blah. And then he went on to say, later on they said no because of his sponsors. And everybody is complaining, saying, how could they do this to Chris? And the NBA, nobody wants to forgive Chris, and they should have forgiven him by now, and Rihanna forgave him, and this, that, and other. Hold up now. Is this y'all? Are you the same people from just a year ago who was dragging Chris Brown when Chloe was doing the song with him? Or was that just because it was Chloe? As I stated before, everybody was talking about Chris Brown's an abuser. How can Chloe do a record? And they dragged Chloe, and they purposely did not support the record. All you people, some of the same people who were saying, how could they do this to Chris? Y'all were the same ones just a year ago dragging Chris Brown, dragging Chloe for doing the song with, dragging Sierra for doing the song with them, dragging Normani for being in the video with them. Don't give me this selective outrage bullshit. I told y'all, that shit don't work with me. That don't work with me. Y'all are the same people who just last year was dragging Kelly Rowland for defending him. Telling Normani, he's a colorist. How could you be in his video? Telling Chloe, we're not going to support the record with Chloe. Started a petition to get Chris Brown removed from Chloe's album. And now you're talking about, how come no one's forgiving Chris Brown? So it's okay for black people to drag him, but when white people drag him for the same thing y'all are dragging him for, then all of a sudden this poor Chris Brown? Man, get the fuck out my face. If you're going to forgive him, just forgive him for everything. And you use that as a reason to drag Chloe, because who you really wanted to drag was Chloe. And they say, we're not going to support her album because she's got Chris Brown on it. But now you want to say, how come everybody's coming down on Chris Brown? Yeah, okay. Speaking of Chris Brown, the whole thing that we said about Usher, Usher was asked by the Breakfast Club, the whole thing about the Chris Brown rumor, and you heard the clip earlier, and all I needed to hear of him say, I have no issues with that man. Before before Chris Brown was his little brother, he's sitting up there, him saying that, number one, he didn't reach out to Chris Brown, which I told y'all he didn't. He didn't reach out to Chris Brown because, number one, him and Chris Brown have no relationship anymore. Chris Brown allowed his friends or whoever it was to jump Usher. So, of course, he's not going to have a relationship with him. He got mad because Usher told him that he was being disrespectful to Tiana Taylor. So, by him saying I have no issue with that man lets me know that they have issues. All right, so Chris Brown, to me, that's all on you. You need to apologize to that man. He threw you that surprise party. And in turn, you let your guys allegedly jump him. That's on you. All right, so shout out to us. But as far as the whole Chris Brown NBA thing goes, yeah, they should forgive him. They should have been forgave him. Rihanna's already forgave him and went back to him twice. since then. But I've been saying this all along. If you're going to forgive him and let him work with whoever you want him to work with, then you should forgive him for everything. Either you're going to hold everything against him or you're going to forgive him. Shout out to C Breezy, man. And we're going to close it out with Beyonce. The final predictions are in. These are not official, but from what it's looking like, Beyonce is predicted to debut at number 2 with Texas Hold'em. They have it roughly about 40 points behind Lovin' On Me for Jack Harlow. Looks like Jack Harlow's Lovin' On Me is going to be number 1 again. But Texas Hold'em got added to radio later on in the week, so they're saying it's a good possibility that it could be number 1 the following week. All right, but it's going to debut at number 2. That's still going to be the highest, debut for any black female country singer. The first black female artist to top Billboard's Hot Country charts. It's still aiming for a number 1 debut, but most people predicted this coming at number 2. And I believe that she will get that number 1 the following week. Now, John Schneider, if you remember him from the Dukes of Hazzard, the show that the guys, they used to drive around with the Confederate flag, sticking out of their car. So he made a comment and compared Beyonce to a dog peeing on a tree. Let me just let you listen to what this racist had to say, and then we'll come back and unpack it.
The lefties in the entertainment industry just won't leave any area alone, right? They just have to seize control over every aspect, don't they?
They've got to make their mark, just like a dog in a dog walk park. Every dog has to mark every tree, yeah. Right? So that's what's going on here. Shania and the other folks you talked about, what they did is they were in country music and they went out. And that's one thing. But people coming into country music have because I know a little something about country music, and they seem
the lefty.
But and he was on OAN, whatever news that is. I don't know what news. Yeah, OAN host, and she said the lefties. This is obviously a conservative station. It's the same guy who said Biden should be killed. Now he's supposed to be a Christian guy. He's supposed to be a Christian man. And he said, this is the same guy who said Joe Biden should be killed. And now he compares Beyonce to a dog peeing on a tree. Listen, man, they are just allowed to say anything about us. And instead of us getting behind us and defending us against them, all we do is drag us down. To say they rarely have to even speak because, like I said before, we do their job for them. Now, you'll have some people who don't like Beyonce that will be sitting here laughing at this guy comparing her to a dog peeing on a tree. Instead of everybody going at him saying, how dare you disrespect our queen like that? How dare you disrespect this black woman like that? But you see, no, we don't stick up for each other like that. We'll sit here and laugh. The people who don't like Beyonce for whatever reason will sit there. It doesn't matter whether this man is white. Doesn't matter whether the other white lady is white. We'll sit there and take their side because we don't like Beyonce. It's a shame. Shout out to Beyonce, man. Just got them all in their feelings. John Schneider, you are washed up. No one gives a damn about you. Since that show Dukes of Hazzard went off, what have you done since then? You are a bum. You hear me? A bum. How dare you even put Beyonce's name in your mouth? You racist bum. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Let me know down below what you think about everything. I tell you, man, that guy got me hot. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.